Welcome to True Horror Stories. Today we delve deep into the enigmatic and haunted pathways of a forsaken mental asylum, a realm of dread and despair where shadows take on a life of their own and whispers become silent screams. This is the tale of mysteries of the abandoned mental asylum, ghosts and shadows. An eerie relic of the past, this deserted mental asylum whispers tales of its sinister and convoluted history. Once a beacon of hope for the mentally ill, it has metamorphosed into a breeding ground for the supernatural. Over the course of countless years, numerous individuals have stepped forward to report sightings of apparitions and inexplicable occurrences. This evening, we take a courageous plunge into the very core of this asylum, armed with nothing but our curiosity to rip off the shroud that conceals the reality of these spine-chilling accounts. This asylum, a formidable edifice constructed in the dawn of the 1900s, has witnessed the lives of thousands of patients spanning decades. These patients, a kaleidoscope of diverse mental struggles, existed within the callous and austere conditions of the institution. Some of them found a permanent home in the asylum, their lives culminating within its bleak walls. The asylum, with its towering architecture and daunting silhouette, stands as a grim reminder of the tragic history that unfolded within its confines. The intense suffering endured by the patients has indelibly stained the aura of this place, leaving an eerie resonance that is palpable to anyone who dares to venture too. The innumerable tales of horror coupled with the uncomfortably real presence of a spectral energy have led to the widespread belief that the spirits of those who underwent unimaginable torment continue to roam these forsaken halls. The echoing sounds of long-gone laughter, the spectral figures seen in peripheral glances, the inexplicable chill that sneaks up on the unsuspecting visitor, all contribute to the alarming notion that the asylum is far from abandoned. Each creak, each whisper, each shadow stands testament to the fact that the asylum is a silent observer, a keeper of secrets, a home to the lost souls who were once its inhabitants. The tragic history of this place has left a mark, and many believe the spirits of those who suffered here still wander the halls. As we move deeper into the asylum, the atmosphere grows heavier, denser, as though enveloped by an unseen force. The eerie sensation is almost palpable, like a thick fog we're wading through. The air tastes stale, filled with dust and the echoes of a time that has long since passed. Its musty undertone is a harsh reminder of the antiquity of this site. Each step we take is like stepping back in time, a journey into the depths of forgotten tales and hushed whispers. The walls around us seem to be more than just mere structures. They breathe and pulsate with an uncanny rhythm, almost as if they're alive. The myriad secrets they've held throughout the centuries appear to permeate their essence. They're like sentinels, whispering the secrets of the past in hushed tones, adding a chilling ambience to the ominous silence that surrounds us. The faint echoes of forgotten cries and desperate pleas for help seem to resonate from the cracks and crevices, a stark testament to the pain and suffering endured within these confines. Did you see that? A shadow just moved down the hall, like a fleeting phantom, darting in the corner of our vision. There's an unsettling sense of being watched, of eyes that follow your every move from the darkened corners and hidden recesses of the asylum. This place is notorious, known for its spectral figures that haunt corridors, their ghostly presences casting an eerie glow in the pitch-black darkness. This asylum is different. It's so much more than just an abandoned building. Its reputation precedes it, making it one of the most active paranormal sites I've ever had the privilege to investigate. The energy is electric, the air crackling with an intensity that's hard to ignore. We've captured so much evidence here, EVPs that chill you to the bone, shadow figures that lurk in the background, and even full-bodied apparitions that send shivers down your spine. The spirits that inhabit this place seem to be trapped, much like they were in life. They are stuck in a loop, over and over. They appear to be reliving tragic past. Their voices echo through the halls, their stories forever encapsulated within the aged stones and time-worn corridors of this asylum. This asylum is one of the most active locations I've ever investigated. We've captured EVPs, shadow figures, and even full-body apparitions. The spirits here seem to be stuck in a loop, reliving their tragic past. We set up our equipment in one of the most haunted rooms of the asylum, where a patient allegedly took their own life. The room was chillingly cold, filled with an aura of desolation. The walls bore the scars of time, each peeling layer of paint thematically narrating the horror tales that unfolded in this very space. We stepped into the room, the weight of anticipation hanging heavy in the air. We had heard numerous stories about this place, tales of sorrow, tales where the line between life and death blurred into the unknown. Our footsteps echoed in the room, every creak of the floorboards seeming to stir up the dormant spirits. The room was barren, save for the remnants of old, rusted hospital beds and discarded medical equipment that lay scattered, forgotten by time. The relentless march was evident in the decay. The stale smell of old age, dampness and despair was palpable, making each breath feel heavy. We began to set up our equipment, a symphony of beeps and clicks filling the eerie silence. Every piece was meticulously placed, every wire connected with purpose. The room was now lit by the cool blue glow of our screens, casting long, ghoulish shadows on the peeling walls. The anticipation was palpable, a knot of excitement and fear twisting in our stomachs. We were to conduct a séance. The intention was simple: to try and communicate with the spirits that allegedly roamed this forsaken place. Each of us took our places around the small table we had set up, hands joined, eyes closed. The room seemed to grow even colder, the air thicker as we began. What were we waiting for? A sign, a noise, a whisper? We held straining our ears for any sound out of the ordinary, and then it came. A whisper? A sigh? A voice? We couldn't be sure. We played back our recordings and there it was, a voice clear as day, whispering, "Help me!" A chill ran down our spines as we heard it, the reality of what was hitting us. This wasn't a game, not anymore. Did you hear that? We just captured a voice saying, "Help me!" This is incredible evidence of paranormal activity. The haunting echo of that voice, a desperate plea from the other side, would stay with us forever, a chilling testament to the unseen world that exists just beyond our comprehension. As the night goes on, the activity increases. The intensity of the situation is heightened with each passing moment. The darkness cloaks the surroundings, making the abandoned mental asylum seem even more ominous. The isolation from the rest of the world heightens our senses and our anticipation. Every aspect of our exploration is filled with an eerie intrigue that one cannot shake off. Chills traverse our spines as sudden changes in temperature, also known as cold spots, strike us unexpectedly. This phenomena, commonly experienced in places believed to be haunted, triggers an unsettling feeling within us. The chill isn't just physical, it's a chilling realization that something otherworldly may be present, unseen to the naked eye but sensed through the stark contrast in temperature. Then, strange noises echo the long, empty halls. Each sound is unique, a haunting symphony that keeps us on our toes. The faint whispers, the sudden clangs, the inexplicable shuffling, all these sounds amplify the creepy ambience, forcing us to question our sanity. Each noise seems to tell a different story, a tale from the past when the asylum was bustling with patients and activity. In the midst of our exploration, we witness a door slam shut abruptly, seemingly on its own. The unexpected event sends shockwaves through our bodies, intensifying the fear and anxiety. We inspect the door, trying to rationalize the event, but the lack of wind or any reasonable explanation confirms our fears. We are not alone. Our investigation over the course of the night has been nothing short of a haunting experience. We've explored every corner of the asylum, each area more daunting than the last. The creepy creaks and groans of the old building, the musty smell of decay, and the sense of being watched have all combined to create an atmosphere of terror. The evidence we've gathered tonight is compelling and hard to ignore. We've gathered EVPs, unexplained visuals, and experienced authentic paranormal phenomena. Indeed, the abandoned mental asylum resonates with a history that refuses to stay buried. The ghosts and shadows of the past are very much alive here. The evidence we've gathered tonight, proves that this place is teeming with paranormal activity. The ghosts and shadows of the past are very much alive here. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the unknown. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to True Horror Stories for more spine-tingling investigations. Until next time, stay safe and keep your eyes open for the unexplained.